Hi guys, how are we all? Welcome back to the channel. Hope we're all doing well. As you can obviously tell, the title, this is a sushi mukbang Q&A, and it wouldn't be a sushi mukbang Q&A if we didn't get a yip on. So that is what we have. So tonight I thought I would really change it up. When I say change it up, well, I did change it up, to be fair. I got completely new sushi that I have never had before, because I just thought, you guys know I love Yapon, you know, like my order, it has been the same since the day that I went to Yapon. But tonight I wasn't sure what I was in the mood for. I'm a little bit hungover from Coldplay, and I just thought, you know what, have something different. That is why we are having something different. Now, I am in a totally different setup. I am in my mum and dad's house tonight for many reasons. One, they're away on a night out, so they need me to watch Mia. Two, they're telling me that I need to wait in for something they're getting delivered. And then my brother is going out, so I would have to have like waited until the delivery man came, left, went back to my own house, came back and got my brother, took him on his night out, went back and then picked mum and dad up from their night out and came back here. So I just thought I'll just stay the night. The dogs are actually in the house with Lee, so it's a real weird one that I'm here on my own, but it was like last minute plans and things were getting mucked about. So, and I just thought, I'm a little bit rough, right? And I thought, do you know what, I'd actually originally already filmed this and edited it. It was meant to go up last night, but then basically, so when I was editing it, I must have had the volume down low that I didn't hear. Is that a bit chaotic, this here? That I didn't hear, there was a beeping noise. So tonight before I uploaded it, I just thought I'm going to watch it back a wee bit, and I could hear it beeping and I was like, what is that beeping noise? And it was actually in the footage. And then basically the more I turned the volume up, it was like, honestly, it was like a deafening sound. I don't know what it was, but it obviously wasn't there when I was filming. And I thought, I was like, I don't want to put that on, it was pure shite. And then I knew that I wanted a yip on tonight, and I just thought, you know what, film a sushi one again. Because to be fair, it actually wasn't a yip one I got that time, it was just Asta sushi. So tonight's order is very different. Obviously I got my usual, my noodles. I can't go to yip one and not get noodles. But I wasn't really sure what I was in the mood for. And I did want to change up sushi wise. I didn't want you guys being like, oh my god, but she's had the same sushi every order. So I got completely new sushi. I've not ordered chips. I don't know what I've done with that. Don't know how I've not ordered chips, but we haven't ordered chips, so that's just great. Love that for me. And instead of spring rolls, I ordered gyozas this time. Again, different for me. And we've loads of dips. I also got a little side of spicy mayo because I think my sushi might need it tonight. But we got my noodles and I got different sushi. So we got chicken katsu maki, which we've never had before. And then this one looks top dollar. It's like crispy onions. I think it's salmon. I'm all here for it. So my phone is currently, no, my phone is not currently charging, so that's good. Where is the phone? So I need to put my phone on charge because we're going to answer some questions, but they're currently on the phone and the phone has no battery, so that's not very good. So yes. So yeah, I just thought we'd change it up so that you guys don't get bored. been like, we know what she's having, we know what she's eating, and yeah, just we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully it's banging. I mean, I have honestly, hand on heart guys, never had a bad yip on. Like never, like I've never ordered a yip on and thought, oh, that was crap or whatever. And I just think that's a sign that yip on is the best. So I'm so excited for this. It's so funny though, because every time I go and it's just for food for me, they always give me like chopsticks for like honestly 4 people, and I'm like, I don't have the heart to say sorry, it's just me eating. It's really embarrassing. Right, I'm going to put some sauce on these noodles. Mixy, mixy, mixy. Mixy, mixy. It was actually really quiet tonight, Yipon. It wasn't busy at all, which I was surprised about. Although I suppose Coldplay is still playing tonight. So it'll probably be mobbed tomorrow. I bet you any money. Let's dig in. I don't know what to dig into first. I think I'll put the sushi there and the noodles here. And we'll dig into some noodles. Honestly, like, when are Yipon going to give me a discount code? Right, I'm sorry, but I have been their #1 fan from day dot. I just don't get why they're playing hard to get. Like, why are we playing hard to get, Yipon? Why not have this conversation? Email me. Insta DM me, like, you do what you need to do, but at some point we're going to need to have chats because I'm loyal. Well, who was her from Love Island? Georgia. I am loyal. Right, so will we try this one? Oh, that was good. Oh, this one's falling apart. Great. So that's salmon. And then this one is just chicken katsu. But I'm going to dip this one in some spicy mayo. And then dip that in the soy. That spicy mayo is spicy. Oh. I don't know what I was expecting, but oh, that's hot. Well guys, this is good, this one. It's just how I get the soy on this one without it falling apart. So my phone is on, so let's just jump into some of our questions that we've got that you guys have asked. That spicy mayo is really hot. I mean, obviously it's in the name, but so a lot of you guys have asked how am I at the moment, and honestly, like, I can hand on heart to this, guys, like, I actually am really content with where I'm at in life and what I'm up to, and like work related and friends and family and relationships and everything like that. I'm really, really content. And I've been really, really lucky recently. Like, I got to go away on holiday with the girls, my best pals, and it was just nice to kind of get away with them because we all do have such different lives, and they are probably like the hardest working girls I've ever met in my life, and they're so busy, and like some have just bought houses, and like they're all getting engaged and having weddings, and so it was just nice that we all kind of got to go away for like 4 days and kind of just like sun it up. And it wasn't like a glam holiday, like it wasn't like, because a lot of you guys have asked like, have I vlogged it, or, but apart from that, I just didn't want to vlog it. Like, I just wanted to go away with my pals, and like I didn't put pressure on myself. Like, there was no work stuff I had to do. If I didn't want to take photos, I didn't have to take photos. Like, we kicked about all day in the villa. From the minute we woke up, like, we'd literally wake up, make mimosas, get in the bikinis, get in that pool, start drinking. Like, honestly, like, it was just the best holiday ever. And then I left there and went straight to Ibiza for work with Aquarius, which again is a major thing. Like, even though you're with the agency, it doesn't just mean that you get to bounce on holiday. Like, it's a very big thing, and I'm very, very grateful that I was picked to go the holiday. And it was just such a nice holiday. Like, the girls that were there were so lovely. Everyone got on really well, and like usually on work trips I'm really quite uncomfortable with, because I know I have toilet problems and I go to the toilet all the time and I get really nervous about it, and I don't like changing in front of people. So like if I'm sharing a room with someone I don't really know and they're like, as girls you kind of do just get undressed in front of people. I don't do that. I don't even do it like in like myself. I would never like get undressed and just like kick about. Like, I'm always in pyjamas or I'm always in some form of clothing. So sometimes I do get quite nervous when I go on trips if that's the case. But I was in a room with Monique, and even though I've known Monique for years, I just honestly, like, we became like actual, like, I would honestly, if someone said to me, how do you know Monique? I'd be like, oh, she's my pal. Like, one of the nicest, most down to earth girls I've ever met in my actual life. Like, ever. Like, you think she's sweet, but she's like sweeter in real life, and she's hilarious, like unintentionally funny. Whatever we drink girls. So yeah, no, I'm feeling really like content and happy just now. I am stressed about some stuff. Just like Bly and all that, that'll constantly be an always stress for me, but I am also really grateful with where Bly's at the moment. I don't know, it's right, but I do think I prefer spring rolls over the gyozas. A lot of you have said about my confidence recently. Funny I say all this while I'm starting literally stuff in my face, but as I've always been really honest with all of you guys, that I probably am quite a insecure person, and I struggle with kind of what I see sometimes and maybe not being or looking a certain way. However, I went to Lanzarote, and obviously I had just had the boobs done. The boobs are now like 7 weeks, but when I was in Lanzarote I think they were just on 6 weeks post-op, which is still quite new. So I hadn't obviously been doing the gym and things like that, so I didn't feel my best, but I honestly didn't care. I was like, I'm going to just go the holiday, it's my pals, like they're not going to judge me for how I look or whatever. And we were sitting by the pool and my pal Erin was like, I think you should take a photo in that bikini. And I was like, no, and she was like, no, honestly, that's a really nice wee outfit. So I did it, I took a photo, and I would never have, honestly, in a million years, ever have posted a photo of just like my belly in a bikini. But I just thought, fuck it, like, I'm on holiday, I'm enjoying myself, why am I criticising myself over a fucking body? Like, I don't get it. And I don't know what changed, because then when I got to Ibiza, that mindset kind of stayed put. And even though like I was around other girls who are absolutely gorgeous and have these amazing figures, I knew I wasn't maybe the same as them, but I also didn't care, because I was just like, look at where I am, look at the experience that is getting handed to me, and I'm not going to enjoy it because I feel a little bit insecure about a back fat. Like, I couldn't care less. So then I just kind of was wearing bikinis and posting stuff and just embracing me and the way I am, and honestly it felt just good to go on holiday and not be so body conscious, or I need to get a photo before I eat because I end up bloating. Like, I just honestly, all of that went out the window, and I think it showed. Like, even mum and dad were like, you just looked really, really happy, and I think it's because for once I wasn't bothering about the way I look, basically. So, how are you feeling about your boobs after surgery? I will be honest with you guys, I still wouldn't recommend getting surgery done. That's my opinion. However, when I look in the mirror without my clothes on now, I feel happy, right? Like, I feel the way I thought I would have felt the first time, and then but that doesn't, none of that is, like, you shouldn't get surgery thinking it's going to make you feel a certain way, like, because it could not happen, because it didn't happen to me the first time. However, now that I've had it done second time, I've had the big implants out, and sometimes I think my boobs do look a lot bigger than what they actually are. Like, I'm a D in a bra, so like still a good size boob, but they're not like uncommonly big. And I do feel really happy. It was a little bit touch and go with that one left boob for a wee while with the scarring, but it was just taking a little bit longer to heal than the other boob. And now the kind of scars I have healed, and I'm just using bio oil every night to kind of try and reduce the redness in the scars. But no, I feel really happy. Like when I take my bra off at night, like I like to look at them. Like sometimes I'll just like, when I go out the shower, I have this thing, so because I don't go anywhere now without a bra, apart from today, only because this bodysuit is so tight, that they're actually sitting quite high up because it's so tight. I sleep obviously with a bra on, and I wear my bra all day now. I have it on all the time. And what I now have is this little moment where when I go for my shower, I obviously take my bra off and I come out of the shower, and I just lie on my bed with my boobs out. And I know that sounds wild behaviour, but like I just lie there and it's just like freeing the boobs, and they just sit, and I'm like, oh my god, I can turn it to the side. I know obviously they move, like they're still moving in them, they're not just like stuck on, like they still kind of have a slight bit of movement, but my old ones, they were ridiculous. So like sometimes like my mum will FaceTime me, or like I'll FaceTime her, and she's like, is your boobs out? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, Abby, I'm working. And I'm like, oh, sorry. Or like she'll phone me and she'll be having a cup of tea, and she'll be like, oh, is that your 15 minutes? Because I literally give myself 15 minutes where I just lie there and I'm like, free the boobies. But someone commented when I was on my way back from Ibiza, like, I thought your second boob job was meant to make them better. And I actually think it's hilarious that they thought they could slag my new boobs. Like, I'm sorry, but come at me with this one. I know they're gorgeous. Like, they are stunning. Like, seeing I take my bra, beautiful. Like, like just carved by beautiful booby gods. That's what they are. So see, when I seen that comment, I just thought, you're not bothering me with that one, because I know they're gorgeous. If you'd said that with my old titties, I would have had to have agreed with you. But not my new ones, not my new boobs. So to answer that question, yes, I love my new boobs. Just because I love them now hasn't changed my opinion on how I feel about surgery. And would I do it again? Probably not. But it's just a tricky one, basically. Who's the funniest girls out of the Aquarius trip? So everyone is funny in their own way. Like, all the girls are funny. Like, Megan is obviously, we all know, is funny. But two that like I didn't realise, but just because I didn't know them as well. Lois. Guys, I can't tell you how funny this girl is. Like, just, I can't explain it. Like, you need to meet Lois to know what I mean. If you know Lois and you're a friend of Lois, or Lois is in your life, you're lucky, because Lois is just someone who, no matter when she's around you, she can even not be speaking, there's just a happy, good energy with her. And I've always been someone who didn't really believe in like energies and all that, but see, when you're around Lois, it's just a different vibe. And she has like this little kind of accent because she's from Edinburgh, and she's just hilarious, and I absolutely love her. And I'm so glad I've got to go on an Aquarius trip with her, because obviously I'd known her through work stuff, but I'd never really had a chance to kind of build any type of relationship with her. And honestly, I have a lot of time for that girl. Like, I think she's just hilarious. And then the second person is Monique. I should have written Monique. And because she is so cute and she's so elegant and she's so classy and put together, like, she wakes up, guys. Like, I have never, if it wasn't weird, I'd have videoed her waking up just to show you. She wakes up like an angel. Like, her hair's beautifully placed on the pillow. She wakes up like as if she's been like modelling sleeping. Like, that's honestly how that girl looks when she sleeps. And I would wake up next to her sweating my pan in because there was no aircon. Hair oil at the camp, probably not even wash my hair. And I was just like, how are we how do I look like this and you look like that? But she would come away with like comments, but see, because she's so well spoken and so well mannered, probably compared to me, she would say things and it would just be hilarious, because it would be like the politest way of being, like, see, like if we were saying something, like just say we were slagging something, or like even if she said fuck off, honestly if Monique said fuck off to me, it would sound like she's saying love you, because it's just so cute. So I would say Monique was one that surprised me about how funny she actually is. Like me, her and Amy went to see Robbie Williams Dyer, and we were stranded in the middle of nowhere, and honestly Monique was to the point where I had to say her stop, because I can't find a taxi if you keep making me laugh like this. So many of you guys, honestly, thank you so much for saying about me being like looking more comfortable and confident, and it really does mean a lot. So I've just put away that food, guys. I'm absolutely stuffed. I can't even eat anymore. So I thought I would answer some more questions. Can we see your tattoos from Ibiza? So I'll put them up here actually, just so you can see them better than what they are now. The cocoa, there's a little bit, I don't know if you can see, that's came off the C. So I'm going to either, if I'm not back in Ibiza, probably get that fixed here, because I do want it fixed. I want it to look cute. But yeah, I got Bear Boy and Cocoa Pop. I know people won't agree with it, because people who are not dog people won't get it. Maybe people who are dog people won't also get it, but they're my babies and I don't care. When do you want kids? So that question, it doesn't personally bother me. However, I do always think that's a question that probably women shouldn't ask women. I just think you never know when or what someone maybe can't have kids, or they don't want to have kids for certain reasons. So I just always think with that question, it was always a tricky one to ask someone, and I personally would never ask, just because like people have tried to have kids and can, or they've had kids and they've had miscarriages, or they just, kids are not in their life plan for whatever reasons that may be. Me personally, it's strange because it's changed. I used to always think I know about 2 years ago, I really wanted kids at that point in my life. But then when I think about it, I think did I just want kids for the wrong reasons? And now that I am a little bit older and obviously I've started Bly, I really want to make that my main focus, and I don't feel like I could take Bly to a level where it's established on its own if I had children right now. So I think for me, I mean, if it happens, it is a blessing. I will say that for me personally, it would be a blessing if I fell pregnant right now, and having a baby is a blessing. But for me, I think a good couple of years, I think maybe 2-3 years, maybe after I'm 30, I think would maybe suit my life plan much better. Another one that I probably wouldn't ask someone is, how much do I weigh? I'm quite heavy, guys. I'm big. I'm tall, I've got big shoulders, got big boobies. I weigh a good amount on a set of scales, but that doesn't matter, and I don't really weigh myself often anymore. I went through a really bad stage where I was doing it all the time and I was quite like psycho about my weight, but I just don't do it anymore. Like, I don't weigh myself because I just don't think it's healthy, and I think as long as you feel good and as long as you feel healthy and as long as you're happy, then it really shouldn't matter what it says on the scales. What's next for Bly? So Bly, right now I'm just literally waiting on the stock arriving. It is so difficult when that's what you're waiting on, because obviously it's other people that you're waiting to do something that like you kind of want to do yourself, and it is hard because obviously with customs and things like that, and like just the amount of stuff that's coming, it does take a little bit longer. So I'm basically waiting on that, and that will be the restock of the taupe blazer and the white shirt, and then the shirt in another colour. And we're bringing them out obviously new sizes that we've discussed, so I'm really excited for that. We are also currently right now designing and getting samples and all that for another collection, which it will be, it's delayed a little bit just because the restock's a little bit delayed. But yeah, which is mental. I didn't know what to expect when Bly kicked off, and I didn't even know if I would get buy one collection, never mind onto a second. So yeah, I just feel really grateful for where Bly is at, and like the girls that were a part of the photo shoot, I'm so grateful to them because they were all amazing, and like it's just nice to feel like genuine people support your brand and support your business. And even like when I've been out and about and like I've met people, or like maybe like my friends' families or my friends' friends are like, well done on Bly, that is amazing. Like it's just really nice when people like are supportive of something that I've worked so hard to have, because like I've said obviously before, I won't go into it all over again, but like it was expensive, so I have really had to work hard to put the money aside to make Bly work, and it was just a massive risk because I kept thinking if I put all this money into this and the only person that buys a blazer is my dad or something, I'll actually have a heart attack. So no, it's going really, really well just now, and there's big things coming, like big things. There's something actually that I went to a meeting the other day, and it was just like, how is this actually happening to me so already? Like this was something that I had on my manifestation board for years down the line, and the fact that it's going to happen within the first year of Bly running is just going to be mental. Do you enjoy spending time alone? I can't help but feel lonely. I think that's like a really normal way to feel. Like I am someone who spends a lot of time on my own, and I do enjoy it. I have my routine. At the start I definitely didn't. I didn't want to be on my own, but I think you need to find things that occupy you. So for me, sorry, it's because I drank for the juice. So for me, it's like watching the Real Housewives, or watching Grey's Anatomy, or watching YouTube, or editing YouTube. So like I find things that like I enjoy and I like to do in my own time. And like for example, tonight I've got like a sheet mask I'm going to put on my face, I'm going to get my hair up, I'm going to put my jammies on, I'm going to like just like I do things that like I know I like, and like it's small things like that. Like me, I always buy like the eye masks or the full sheet mask for a couple of pound at Asda, but like I know I'll go home. There's Mia. I know I'll go home, be on my own and like just relax. So I think it's like so fine to feel lonely. I feel lonely all the time. It's a feeling that I think sometimes I feel more than others, and then sometimes I'm absolutely fine, but I don't think feeling lonely is always a bad thing. Like you can feel lonely in the sense you're like, ugh, like I wish I had someone here, or I wish I was going for dinner with someone. Or you can feel really lonely. I think it just depends on like how lonely maybe you feel. If you're ever lonely, message me, FaceTime me. How did you get into YouTube and Instagram? So for me it was really like organic, like it wasn't something I set out to do, it kind of just happened naturally. YouTube for me happened because Lee bought me a camera. I think it was like the Christmas, when did he buy me the camera? No, he bought it for my birthday, and that was the February, and then the following February we went into the first big lockdown, and I had never used the camera. I think I took it on holiday to Bali with us, but never actually done anything with it. And obviously in lockdown, the very first lockdown, it was like the world genuinely came to a halt and there was nothing to do. And I know I was watching YouTubes and people were DMing me like, oh my god, I'd love for you to do YouTube. And I kind of just thought, I've got the camera there. And I kind of thought, I think what put me off in it was I thought I was always going to get slagged. And then I just thought, no one's going to slag me because we're in lockdown. I don't think anyone's going to even think about it being unusual because YouTube became such a thing. And yeah, I just started it. And guys, like, some of my videos don't get a lot of views. Like, it's fine. Like, don't think because maybe you've not got a massive following that you can't do it. Like, that's how you do it. You just need to start it and then you see where it goes from there. Like, you can always be like, oh, you could do it, and okay, you might not have a massive following, but you've started it, or you don't do it and you always wish that you did. So I just think if Instagram and YouTube is your thing, then I would 110% do it, because I just think what's the harm in it? Like, you're not losing anything by doing it. If anything, you'll gain something. How do you keep motivated with gym and food? So I will be honest, I've been back from Ibiza now for just over a week and I haven't made one meal. I've ate out every single day, whether it be big meals or wee meals. Like I was saying that to Megan today, I was like, I maybe had like a panini for my lunch and that's all I've had all day. Or I was having like a bowl of cereal in the morning and then like a Nando's at night. So like I've kind of just not get back into my routine and I've kind of just been enjoying myself and I've been super busy. But as of tomorrow, and even though it's like weird, it's a Friday, but I'm just like, I'm not waiting until Monday. Tomorrow I'm back to spin in the morning and I'm joining Pilates and I'm getting back into the swing of things with eating, because I have actually gained a wee bit of weight. It's probably about half a stone since getting back from both my holidays, but I don't actually care because I've kind of been enjoying myself. But yeah, as of tomorrow I'm going to get back into feeling a little bit more of a healthy lifestyle, eating better foods. Apart from that, my stomach's constantly in pain just now because I am just eating gluten for fun. So I think as well, having a goal, having something you want to work towards, like I know the designs I have in my head for Christmas for Bly, I will not want to wear them if I'm uncomfortable in my own skin, and I want to make sure that I am the biggest promoter for Bly and I will wear it and love it. So that's my goal right now. That's my next goal, is to try and just get to a better place mentally, healthier. Obviously getting my boobs out was a major thing, and now that I've got this new boobs and they make me confident, I want to be able to feel fully confident. So I know that shifting a little bit of weight will help me do that. However, it's not a big deal and I'm not pressurising myself. There's no weight that I need to be, there's no amount of calories I'll be eating, there's no, like, I'm not going to be talking about stuff like that. I'm not any restrictions on myself, because I just think that's when it becomes like unachievable and you probably can't stick to it. So yeah, I would say having a goal helps. I don't agree with like having someone that maybe you want to look like, because it's just, I think I've been there, I've learned from it, it's never going to happen. So yeah, I think setting yourself achievable goals, like not losing £5 a week, like that's just unachievable for anybody. So like I think maybe like losing, just say £1 a week, or eating so many vegetables a day, or getting so many steps in a day, or having so much water a day, like really like normal lifestyle things that you can include that will, you'll see small healthy changes. I think that's a major thing that I've learned, is quick fixes never work, and I just think they're not healthy. And I think like being motivated and getting yourself healthy in your body is the most important thing over what you look like or what you weigh in a set of scales. Like I honestly will never probably look at a set of scales again, because I just don't think it matters to me. Like I just think it's more how I feel in my jeans, or like for me, like I know there's a pair of jeans that I absolutely love and they're just too small for me now. So my goal is to hopefully by Christmas be comfortable in those jeans. But that again is not putting a pressure on myself. I've got months till Christmas, and when I say they don't fit me, I just mean they're a bit tight when the button's shut. So it's not as if I'm getting myself these mad mental goals that you're never going to be able to kind of meet. So yeah, hopefully that helps. And if you're ever struggling, guys, like remember, you can always message me. Like you know, I'm very honest. Like I might be having a bad day, I might be having a bad image day in my body, or I might not be feeling my nicest, or my hair you might be having a bad hair day, or whatever it may be. And sometimes maybe messaging someone else and kind of hearing that they feel the same or whatever, it does make you feel better. So if any are ever having a shit time or struggling, or you just want to be rant, or you want to kind of speak to someone who's maybe the same as you, then you are always more than welcome to message me, and I will always reply. So I mean that. So I think we'll finish up on what will we end on? Honestly, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for the amount of questions on just you guys saying like how you think I've changed. I look really happy and confident on holiday. That really does mean a lot. God, what will we finish on? We could probably just finish there. Yeah, let's just finish there. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm absolutely stuffed. I need out of this position. I've got like a full on dead leg, and I want to get my pyjamas on. I'm going to put a face mask on. So I'm going to actually just edit this tonight and get it up tomorrow, so it'll be a Friday night watch for you guys. And then we have a vlogging up on Sunday, guys, so if you're up for watching that, then please do. We are now back to normal 2 videos a week. I know I have been MIA and I am so sorry for it. I've just been, honestly, it's been chaotic, but we're back. YouTube is back to being my number one, and this is like, has to come first. So I would really love it if you guys could comment below maybe other videos you would like me to do, maybe hair videos, makeup videos, hair care, skincare, anything. I'm going to film in White Vauxhall next week, so that will be up. But anything that you guys want, like another workwear haul or just anything, I'm so gassy because that juice, then just let me know. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. If you went to see Coldplay in Glasgow, how amazing was it? Or Coldplay anywhere in the world, by far the best concert of my life. Like, I've never quite experienced anything like it. And if you've still got to go see Coldplay, you are going to have the best night of your life. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on Sunday for a weekend of life.